Well, we have a lot of new players this year. We have Adrian, Daviyon, Jason Boswell, Ray Rodriguez, and a bunch of guys coming back from last year, which gives us experience. We have 7 new players. So there's a lot of transition from last year's team. I think that we can be a competitive basketball team in Conference USA, but it's going to be about chemistry. It's going to be about our growth and development as we go along through the non-conference schedule.
We'll open it up for questions.
Coach, do you see this team, can you describe the evolution of the team over the 3 years here, or the kind of team you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, our first couple of years, it was more so trying to acclimate ourselves to Conference USA, figuring out the type of players we needed to bring in, and I think we've done that this year. We're deeper than we were last year. We have more talent than we did last year, and guys who could put the ball in the basket. I think that's something that hurt us last year. We had Dennis, who scored 17 points a game, but overall, I think that we didn't have the firepower that we needed in order to compete game in and game out. So I think this year, with the addition of some of the new players, that they give us those options.
Adrian, how would you say your game has, where are you going to improve your game, and so what facet of the game do you work on the most?
Just staying in shape and also being in the weight room, getting stronger, prepare my body for this upcoming season.
You say staying in shape, was that something you thought was a problem last year?
Not a problem. Just I want to be able to play the minutes that coach asked me to play, and help the team win.
Coach, in your third season, how's the program take the next step?
Again, to be consistent every game. I think last year there were times when we would win 2 games and then lose 3, or win 1 and lose 2. We want to be consistent, whether we're home or on the road. I think that's something that shows that we're taking steps to becoming a better team, to be more competitive.
The experience of making the conference tournament, you feel that has been obviously beneficial to the program.
Sure.
Do you see some of the residual value this season?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was huge for us just to experience it, because the first year we couldn't go. And then last year, obviously, Daviyon and Adrian had a chance to play in the game. So this year, getting into the tournament, they'll be a little more prepared at what to expect, what the feelings will be like, and how to prepare for it.
8 players out of the 13 on your roster transferred in. How do you get those guys to gel together as one unit?
Pray. No, we're just trying to do it in practice, get everyone to understand what we're trying to do offensively, what our principles are defensively, and continue to work on it, to play at a high level, to compete, things of that nature.
Coach, will this year's team be able to play the type of defensive style that you would like to play?
I think we'll be able to play it a little more. Last year, toward the end, we did it to a degree. But I think this year, with the added depth, we'll be able to pressure at different levels, trap in the half court, things like that, because we'll have Adrian and a couple other guys who can block shots and defend the rim.
Whoever wants to take it, I know you guys haven't played a regular season game yet, but from what you've seen in practice and gone through practice so far, how would you say this team's different from last year?
I feel we're a little more balanced, and the team just a little more patient, and defensively we kind of getting after it a little more.
I think that when you bring in players and there's competition, it breeds a higher level of intensity. And I think that's something that the guys who came in, the guys who came back are doing a good job of. Because Adrian last year, obviously he's playing against guys who are smaller than he is, and it wasn't what he needed. He needed to be pushed every day. And I think this year he's being pushed every day, and Daviyon's being pushed every day. So it's forcing us to get better, whether they like it or not.
Coach, look at your schedule as a whole. What stands out to you?
We have more home games. I mean, last year we were on the road, I think, 22 times out of all of our games. And for any team, that's a tough thing. So this year we want to take advantage of having however many home games we have. I think we have 9 9 games, six of them are home games. So we want to take advantage of that because it's important to play in front of our home crowd. It's important for the new guys to kind of get comfortable and to be able to play in the environment.
For the players, how have you guys adjusted to the 2 new assistant coaches on the staff?
I like him pretty well. Coach Capco helps me out. He helps me out a lot, especially with my free throws. Is one thing I'm working on this off season. Coach Wright too, also learning how to position myself too in the post, which is also a key thing for me.
Yeah. Coach Cap, he's real good at working guys out and like player development and been doing a lot with a lot of guards, point guards, things like that. And Coach Wright, he just give us different like points to the game we could learn from. He was a pretty good player, I heard too, so it helped out. Right.
Adrian, how do you see your role on the team this year?
My role kind of make sure guys ready to play, ready to compete. I learned a lot from last year as far as like being prepared mentally, physically, like a lot of things outside the game, the preparation for the game, like little things like that. Make sure guys ready to play.
You say you learned a lot. Like, describe that learning process. What you pick up?
Being patient, like don't take no games for granted. Every game is precious, and just compete every day and go hard. That's the biggest thing.
Coach, what is your team's biggest strength, and what is the biggest opportunity to get better?
I think our biggest strength is our depth. I don't know exactly what we do really well right now because it's so new. You know, we've been practicing for a while, but nothing has stood out. You know, defensively, we're still learning. Offensively, we're still learning. But I think once they get it, they can be a pretty good team. It's just a matter of when. You know, the chemistry, playing together, becoming more familiar, things like that. You know, and then the program and the team will be able to evolve from there.
What are you expecting to see out of your team on November 13th?
That they'll be ready to play. You know, regardless of who we play, that every time we step on the floor, we're competing at a high level. We're doing the things that are going to help us be successful in this season. You know, sharing the basketball, talking on defense, all of those things, all the important things that help teams to succeed.
Have you, as far as team goals, what have you said? Has it been making the conference tournament? Has it been winning the conference?
I mean, everybody makes the conference tournament, so, you know, right now it's for us to be competitive every day, you know, because we have 3 freshmen and 4 junior college players who've never played a game in Conference USA or at this level. So it's getting them to understand how hard we have to work every single day. If we get that consistency, then, you know, we can be successful. How successful, I don't know. We never put a number on wins or anything like that. It's just getting better every day, growing as a team, and being consistent.
More questions? All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.